Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you. See delivered to the sills of Little Solace. This Azima rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the Twelves with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Nope. God damn it. Go. Oh my god. No, Lexia. What the hell are we talking to you for? A gift from Walking One Buscaron? A gift for these ones? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies, much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Firemac. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Noraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you don't mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. With that this one had not, in Totorak, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Phrixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees, so Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramuh. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as though the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows and respects Horned One Kanesena. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. Is it Kanesena? Whatever. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramuh to protect the wood from Imperial Ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramuh was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramuh. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramuh. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramuh is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desired peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramuh's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of tempered sylphs' desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramuh. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please say that these feelings are conveyed to honor one Kan I Sena. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramuh to rest. That Sylph's Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jib? I'm gonna go with jib. Jib. If so, I feel only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Mephilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we would appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. This honor, the honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Oh. Can we stop talking to the sylphs? Oh, goddammit. Please wait, Walking One Firemac. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramuh, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these one's trusts. The beast tribes are so exhausting to talk to, man. What's this? 3 crystals of 6? How will we ever get the other 3? This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Oh my god. Before Walking Ones return to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking Ones witness Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out. 4 touched ones. Why? Why? I want to leave. I don't want to be here no more. I guess I just gotta... Do I not have access to Lookout right here? Oh, there it is. Like, I know I had the Lookout on my hotbar. There are tempered silk. I'm not reading that. That's just the freaking tooltips info. Oh wait. Thought I had to talk to the freaking guy again. I did not. I could just teleport back to freaking Gridania. To Gridania! EA, it's in the sports. No, it's in the game. If it isn't Firemac, how went the meeting with the Sylphs? Awful, absolutely awful. I'd never want to go back there. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon and remove. So long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats unto our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend, on behalf of all Gridanians. I give you my thanks! The Sylphic folk have all long been friends of Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seed Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will sure try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the science of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Hello? Hello, Firemac? Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papa Lima returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large parts to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may return their attention to more pressing matters. Well done, Gridanians. I don't think I said that. Yet the end of one tale is but start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Oh boy. It's been an hour, and we just barely got done with the Sylphs. And I know what's next. We're about to start a very annoying quest line. One that actually made me very mad. What if it isn't my very favorite adventurer? Welcome back, Firemac. Lady Memphilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Please be voiced. Please be voiced. Please be voiced. God damn it. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I feel it as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. You haven't, nor have I. Alas, Alize has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. In the future, we'll be best friends. It is good to see you again, Firemac. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twellswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike remove from the list. So who's next? The Sahuagin and Leviathan? The Lord of Whirl has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahuagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Yastola says, unless we know the minds of beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when the next prowl will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on it. Indeed so. So then, if all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Garuda. Who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable such solution. Practicable. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Alright, so I guess we're not quite starting the quest line that I hate yet. But I'm not sure what's going to happen in between. What happens in between? Oh man, look at that. Freaking Memphilia butt right up in the camera. And there's something else, Firemac. Beg pardon, a man named La Brea, sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Brea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to this... Eek! Tataru! Alright, I forgot about this. A sylph and Thanalan? Oh god, we're not done talking to sylphs! At long last, this one finds walking one Firemac. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Good pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Hoo. No. Ah. Keep hitting the buttons too fast. Yes, Hataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid! But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. But one by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Firemac, drawn to the hope that shines within you! Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Asians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Oh, we just beat Part 2, Realm Reborn! Oh, Midphilia's gone, everybody's gone, whatever shall we do? Take a moment to drink some water. Okay. I wish that it kind of just started the next part on its own, but no, we have to come back to this menu every time. Alright, so Part 3. A Realm Reborn, Part 3. The adventurer's victory over Ifrit, the Lord of Inferno, prompts comparisons to be made to the fabled Warrior of Light. Even as the feat draws the admiration of the masses, so too does it draw the ire of the shadowy Asians. To what end these masked individuals schemed remain to be seen, the search for the answers beginning with the one named La Brea. Did I not? I closed it. I closed it. Commence. Quest level 24. Wow. Still not even halfway there. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Firemac. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as La Brea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that wrecks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How do you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Firemac. I don't remember this part of the MSQ. So let's just return back. Oh, it's raining. The Masked Man? Ah, you are come on behalf of the Science, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Mephilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in the detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikern. Fate can be a cruel mistress, but do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellows always start for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. So we're going to Highbridge. There? Yeah, I really don't remember what this is all about. I know Titan's supposed to be coming up soon. But not entirely sure how soon it's gonna be. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably? You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of my many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a malm of here. I sold everything I own to get my adventure started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah! They'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. You want to know about him? Go and ask the other merchants. Man, screw you. You suck, Hihibaru. I don't like you. I have heard tell the Masked Devil seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me that he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little less is known about him otherwise. Where is this person? Here. On the trail of a masked man? I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's about all I could say, little though it is. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kikern raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier, but it's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The concurrent raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it at all. I didn't put my own welfare at first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll minding my own business when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took to myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, Concurrent appeared soon after. The group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. What do you think? That's some solid, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Cool. So I'm not sure what this leads to. Because this still isn't ringing any bells for me. To the destination. Yeah, get up there. I sense a hostile presence. Horse Brigade foot soldier. And they're dead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Just this, whatever this is. Oh! The scroll! It bears a prayer to Ralger, the Destroyer! In case you're unfamiliar, Ralger is the guardian deity of Ala Mhigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last skill that your assailant was Ala Mhigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? The Ala Mhigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head toward Ala Mhigo, over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favorite destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not so warm welcome. Now I'm not certain how much of a help she will be, but just so happens I have a daughter who has her relocated to Little Ala Mhigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. While you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it, then. I hope that you would linger here a while, cull some fiend, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. So we're going to Little Ala Mhigo. There's Hihira. Why, yes, Hikibaru is my father. He said, what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters. But I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Oh boy. Who are you? State your business. Be quick about it. And be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone! Yay, we did it! Quest complete! Be gone! Well met, adventurer. I am Gizelbert. Let's go with Gizelbert. Head of security here at Little Ala Mhigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundobald. Knowing that bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can. And you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, I might be as well I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say. Can't say that sounds familiar. But I have men on lookout for Amalja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thunderland tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. So now I gotta give tea to people. God damn it. Alright, where is he? Where are you? Where are you? Have some freaking tea, man. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Shut up, have some tea. Well, ain't you considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees? Like as not? Me compatriots as live here... What? Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. As live here go about as they're dead on their feet. Whatever. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there! Are you an Amalja? No? Then carry on. Have some tea. Ah, the sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know? Don't care. Unless he's got a dark scaly skin, stand 10 foams tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Yazazuku. Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting the description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out where it was a man or not. What with the mask and the trouble, and the robe. Trouble? Where the hell did I get trouble? And the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking to some Ala Mhigans. I assumed he was one of them. I have a feeling this masked person is not at all a Habria. Especially for the fact that I don't remember this part of the story at all. I feel like it's some side nonsense that doesn't matter at all. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, it seems to me you'll need to cooperation of the Ala Mhigans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. So you're determined to press on with your investigation, then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Ala Mhigo's trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ul'dah. The Ala Mhigans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundobald belongs to the Ala Mhigan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start asking them. Are we going to talk to Raoban? Because I feel like Raoban would be the guy. I feel like Raoban would be the guy. Raoban! A Raoban! Oh, wherefore out there, Raoban? Dun 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 dun. I forget what this chocobo's from. A wanderer? What's a wanderer doing here? Welcome back, Firemac. How fares the investigation? I see, given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Ala Mhigan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They've had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all of those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Ala Mhigans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty, and discrimination. What that more could be done to ease their hardships, I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Ala Mhigan native among the Scions. I would be pleased to introduce him to you. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Wait, there's him. I'm thinking of someone else. And I guess that won't be revealed till later. Your Ala Mhigan comrade is named Haribert. Wait, wasn't that the guy we're freaking talking to? Whatever. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards the endeavor, I have no doubt he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Haribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Wow, I really do not remember this part of the story at all. Also, there's totally someone better I could be talking to, but you know, that's kind of spoilers, I guess. Look, Biggs Wedge, Clive, whoever the heck that is. Hey, Yustola, Ababatia, Arenbald. Oh, hey! Arenbald's been here this whole time? I'm not gonna bother reading that out loud. Well, that's cool. Well, slight spoiler. This guy becomes more important later on. I just didn't know he was actually here from this part of the story. So that's good to know. Naraxia. Una Tayun. Don't recognize that name. You look silly. You look like you have hair that's like, I want to be Cloud, but I'm not quite Cloud. If it isn't Firemac Summers, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Ala Mhigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more to help, but I'm afraid my name is no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Ala Mhigan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Ala Mhigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. You gotta go to Quarry Mill now? What is this quest line? What is this quest line? Albreda! Let's talk. Hey, you want me to introduce... Oh, wait, we're really close. Holy crap. Hey, you want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Haribird sent you? Grr, that worthless whoreson. He abandoned his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. So I guess that must be his woman. I mean... Ergil's Haribird was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. If he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mifrid, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Where's Mifrid? There you are. Killing him softly with his words. His words. Killing him softly. I am Mifrid, a proud man of the Ala Mhigan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Galleon, sir. His wounds have gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it! I asked the villagers for aid and got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Galleon dies, his blood is on their hands. These Quarry Mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try! One of Mifrid's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen after all, but that means going against the elemental's will. I've been at Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the hamlet's resident hearer. If you take the matter to her, might be she'll listen, though. I wouldn't get my hopes up. That did not come out right, holy crap. All this back and forth, we just want some information, man. You wish the aid of the Ala Mhigans, you are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to elementals, eternal guardians of the 12 Sword. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judge of a night whether they may have a place beneath the bogs. Alas, the Ala Mhigan's petition have been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time memorial, ever shall it be. What the hell did we just accomplish? Honestly, I did not understand that interaction just now. That's how it be then? That's how it's to be then? Bloody here might as well kill Galleon herself. Spit on the elementals, spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out. I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell's Galleon can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I've no choice but turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison-purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd be forever in your debt. Fun times. Absolutely fun. Oh, you're back! Tell me you got 4 horns with you! You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Valgard that there's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Then we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscaron, would you? Some comrades of mine tell me about him once. They say he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take one of the horns over to him to have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Firemund here. Godspeed. Cool. We're saving people. We're helping making medicine. We're doctors, basically. That's a good cause. But man, does it have nothing to do with the plot. I guess this is like pure world building in this. Ah, Firemac, ever the sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me? Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Ala Mhigo friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Ala Mhigo soldier in Quarry Mill? Heh, so it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. You alright, Buscaron, you alright. You know, I probably could have just teleported to the Quarry Mill, but I'm already en route. To Faramund. It is well to see you return. Have you the medicine for our brother? Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. An adventurer? Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition's like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be the best. Might be as a woman seen something. Ah, finally, it's about time he came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me sort not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Ala Mhigo. Blast it! Well, that I'd known that what he was thinking. I'd had stopped this folly myself. I love Galleon. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong. He's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood is in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the wilds? Alone? That fool! That great, big, sentimental fool! My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Hey look, it's Galleon! Oh, watch out! A goblin! That goblin's gotta watch out for me. Galleon! Captain? But why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're Ala Mhigans, and Ala Mhigans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Ala Mhigan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill. Teleport, teleport, teleport. Whew, whew. There's so much plot. Gallon's expected to make full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask me of anything and it's yours, so long it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Ala Mhigo? That's all? Far be it from me the question you desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show you to Gundobald. The old bearer was my mentor when I first joined the resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all his power to aid you. Oh my god, finally! All this just to get Gundobald's help. All this just to... Oh, this is good! Good storytelling! Oh, I'm not annoyed. You're annoyed. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke with Mifrid? It has been so long since I heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12th be praised. Whoever you are, Mifrid sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mifrid is a friend of mine. I know this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near the Little Ala Mhigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting with him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts. But they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Waldhar! A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. Ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. Gumbald sent you? Listen, I told him it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to not think I'm in for it? You will be after this. Oh god, camera. What? Have I been meeting any maskmen lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. There's a bunch been skulking around, right suspicious. Okay, let's try that again. There's a bunch been skulking around, right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that's there's trouble. Mark me words. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There is an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Ala Mhigo, not who would do but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got a revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Ala Mhigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me.